Josh Farnett is in my favorite Halloween H2O. Yeah. I like, dude, remember when freaking teens were talking like psychologists in the 90s?
What part of you is it that gets off on torturing your students? Everybody else in this classroom may be afraid of you, but I'm not. I see your miserable scare tactics for exactly what they are. The misguided lashings of a bitter, lonely old man who only feels good when somebody else in the class feels worse.
Because of fucking Kevin Williamson. Everyone remember that? Anyone ever like actually see an episode of Dawson's Creek? Like they talk so mature. I remember Josh Hartnett in Halloween H2O was like, "You're gonna let me go camping because you're inhibiting my growth process."
And your overprotection and paranoia is inhibiting my growth process.
I'm like, what the fuck? That's a real line. He's supposed to be 16. Inhibiting my growth process. Get the fuck out of here, Kevin Williamson. That was the Kevin Williamson effect. Which was, it felt very fresh when I saw it in Scream. I'm not going to lie. Scream, and Scream still works, man. Remember that fucking analogy Billy says with The Exorcist and how PG-13 and he compares it to their relationship? I thought it was genius. I thought that was a really good, just good dialogue, getting a sense of the characters. I love the first Scream. I think it's perfect. I think it's a 5-bagger. I think it's a 5-bagger for sure. And Crazy Joe too. I think I was giving you crap for Scream too. There's some good stuff there for sure. The car chase, I love that. Not a car chase. It was like an agent on top of the car. It was a little bit of a death proof thing going on. When Ghostface is knocked out and they have to like, edge their way through him knocked out. Like that's fucking genius. And also, Randy's death. I'm sorry, Randy's death. I thought that was really cool. Daytime, open space. No one does that. It was a very open space, public too. Like, you don't know where it's gonna come from. I was like, when rewatching it, I was thinking it with that mind frame. It was like, okay, I know Randy's gonna die, but what if I didn't? I was like, oh shit, this is actually like really clever, like how they're setting this up. Sure. My one critique about is like, I can't believe they stole music from Broken Arrow. Fuck off. That's a John Woo movie. Let him have it. But yeah, I went a little hard on Scream 2. Scream 2 is good. You know what I didn't like about Scream 2? I'm not going to lie. Fucking Timothy Olyphant. Like, I hate when killers act crazy when they're discovered and they could keep their shit together. Right? That's a fucking annoying ass slasher trope. Let me just say.
Natalie, of course I will. I've got the perfect murder in the trunk of Paul's car. Wexler. Professor does away with his students, then kills himself in the same manner as the course he teaches.
That's an annoying ass slasher trope. When the killer is like the sleekest, most quiet as a mouse when the mask is on.
Oh shit.
What?
He's gone.
What?
And then they're chatty patty when the mask is off.
The effects of cinema violence on society. I'll get Dershowitz or Cochran to represent me. Bob Dole on the witness stand in my defense.
It's like, come on, what are you doing? And that reeked of that in Scream 2. I understand Billy and Stu, but it was two Stews in Scream 2.
You chased Mickey, and there was a big shootout, a big scuffle, and you shot Mickey.
Two Stews, two chatty patties, you know? They were all acting, I'm so crazy. I'm so crazy. They can't keep it together anymore. Can we have a Scream reveal once where the guy's like still cold and calculating? Jesus Christ. Like the director too in part 3.
Exactly.
Can we get a Scream movie where they're just as cold as calculating with the mask on or off, whatever? That's the one thing. They do I'm crazy because my mask is off.
Exactly.
So Timothy Olyphant, who I really like him. Timothy Olyphant acting, I'm crazy. And then Billy's mom, Billy's mother. The way he said that was really weird too. He was like looking up in the ceiling.
Billy's mother.
Billy's mother. Guess. Oh my God, that was so cringe. Timothy Olyphant, fuck that guy.
Didn't see it coming, did ya?
In that movie. Go. Come at me, Joe. What do you got?
I love Go.
Go.
I think I feel something.
And when people are all like, Resident Evil stupid. I always go to this one story. Let me tell you guys a little story. What it means to be a bad movie. And that guy just has shitty tastes. This is Sieno Nana, Japanese fashion model and actress, also martial artist. Martial artist. Her claim to fame was Tokyo Drive. All right, so she's an awesome martial artist, probably one of my favorite martial artists right now in Japan. She had no idea she could even think of being a martial artist movie star until she saw one movie. And that movie was Resident Evil. When Mila Jovovich kicked that dog, it opened up her world. It just opened everything up. When she saw that, women aren't just running and screaming from the monsters, they could turn around and kick that monster in the fucking face. It opened up her eyes. And every time she would almost quit or something, she would return to Resident Evil. Resident Evil, the movie, the worst fucking video game adaptation ever. Oh my God, Resident Evil. It's like, bro, who are we to say Resident Evil sucked when look at how much it's inspired this woman? And I'm going to say it sucked. She loved it so much. Look what she did with it. Look what she uses it for, to like motivate her to make awesome movies, to be an awesome martial artist, you know? And then we're going to have guys that don't do anything, guys and gals, you know, don't do anything, don't know anything about filmmaking, say, Resident Evil sucked. That was a piece of shit, should not exist. Fuck off. Thank God for Resident Evil. Thank you, Paul W.S. Widescreen Anderson. Thank you, Mila Jovovich. Thank you for existing because